your 2025 goals? Do they involve mostly work and business goals, or are they about you? Really looking at you. One of the things that I find is that a lot of times, especially when we're leaders in companies or we own our own firm or own our own practice or we're serving clients, we focus on others so much. We focus on our business. We focus on, maybe even if you have a family, others so much. But what are you going to do for you? It's important to look at what it is that you want to accomplish, whether you're in a leadership position, whether you own a firm, whether you're a solo practitioner. Don't just put others first. Make sure you put what it is you want for yourself and your life into the focus. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is look at what are the things you want for your personal development, the kind of person you want to be. Is it that you know you need to strengthen your ability to maybe do sales better, feel more comfortable building that relationship up front, or possibly having difficult conversations? Say those things you know you need to say, but without dreading it or putting it off too long. What do you need to develop as a person? And then look at other areas of your life. What do you need to develop in your health, in your well-being? Is there a certain exercise routine? Or maybe you have a hobby that you really love to do that can give you some outdoor activity, so give you that mental space and emotional joy that's going to cause you to be a better person. What about in your families, in your friendships, your relationships with those key people outside of work, outside of your clients, that cause you to have fun, to be playful, to feel love, to feel connection? What are your goals around those relationships? I know something I'm working on with my relationship is that I have a weekly walk and talk with my husband. We take time to just figure out what's working and is there anything we can do better? What about you? What about those key relationships for you? What about the gifts that you need to be able to take into your business, a more refreshed, thoughtful, strategic person? And what I mean by those gifts is that when we are burnt out and we're working too hard, we can't think logically, we can barely think strategically. And so what are you going to do to make sure that part of you taking care of you, maybe it's a vacation, maybe it's taking the weekends off. I know for me, I'm trying many more times to be taking my evenings off and taking a walk, having a chance to be able to be outside that gives me the time and the space to be able to breathe, to think of different things, to kind of let go so I don't have that burnout. But I'm also taking time twice a week to take thinking time so that I can pause and not just be stuck in the muck, but really take time to think about what it is I want for my business, what it is I want for my clients, what it is that I want for my family and myself. So what about you? What are you able to do for you? Because when you take care of you, when you step away and be able to do what you need, you will be better. You will be better in your work. You'll be better in your business. You'll be better in serving your clients. You'll be better working with your team. And why do I know that? Is because I see so many people pushing and burning themselves out. And I've done it myself. And when I step back and start to take care of me, I can think better. I can solve problems better. I have time to really step back and do what is strategic, what my business needs. Think of ideas to solve things that have just been swirling in my head and haven't been able to figure it out. The other thing is, if you are afraid to take that time off, if you're just too busy, besides trying to avoid burnout, think about what does that mean about your business? If it is so wrapped around you, or your team is so wrapped around you that you can't let go for a little bit of time, then you need to look at, do I have the right people around me? Do I have the right processes and systems around me so that I can automate things or delegate things, simplify things? Because if it's too much for you to handle, then there's something missing in your structure, in your support team, in your way of doing work. Maybe you're focusing on the wrong things. Maybe you should be doing something that leverages that 80-20 rule. What's that 20% that's going to give you 80% of the results? Focus more on that. So look for yourself and what you can do to give you more time. I promise you the ripple effect into your work will be there, into your business will be there. You will look back at the end of this year if you focus on you and say, not only am I a better person, not only am I happier, enjoying my relationships that matter, not only are my clients happier, but my results in my work, in my business are better than I ever imagined they would be by actually stepping back and taking care of me. So will you take that challenge? Will you take care of you?